we got a 7 day, 6 night, all inclusive getaway to Mazatlán, Mexico. And so we were really excited. Of course, nothing better to do but take videos and pictures while we wait to get on the plane. And this was our first international trip. So, of course, we were excited. And our first Delta flight. So, we had to fly into Mexico City. But we actually missed our connecting flight. So Delta was able to accommodate us and, allow us to stay at a kind of cool hotel where we had vouchers. And so we would just had nothing better to do but drink it all up and, eat it all up and laugh, talk, spend time, watch videos, just do different stuff like that. So we was already starting the all inclusive treatment. Okay. And so after that, we actually caught our morning flight on Air Mexico and went to Mazatlan City, Mexico airport, and that's where they actually had the name of the resort, El Cid Marina, and my name waiting for me. And they picked us up. They accommodated us because we missed our flight. It was just amazing. And so they actually sanitized our bags and suitcases when we pulled up. And Raphael, oh my gosh, that's my dude right there. He just took care of us the whole time that we were there. And we just had the time of our life. They picked us up from the lobby and drove us actually to our room and just giving us a little tour, some history about the resort, about the city, Mazatlan City. I can't say it how they say it, Mazatlan or something like that. But it was just a nice view. And so once we got to the room, we were just blown away because, like, we literally paid nothing to be there. Like, it was 7 days, 6 nights, all inclusive for $0. All we had to do was pay for our flights. And so we were just living it up that first night. They had fireworks that we were there, so we was like, hey, they turning up for us. The next morning we decided to go get some breakfast, and we decided to walk and get some little exercise in. And so we had an omelet, we had fruit, we had you name it, mimosas. Like, it was just an unbelievable experience and view, and the service was amazing. We got some money to just go shop around the town and just do little different things like that. And just feeling good, looking good, living our best life, still getting mimosas, drinking all you can eat, breakfast, dinner, you name it, lunch. We was just having the time of our life, and we actually caught the little ferry to another side. It was a taxi, a water taxi. That's what it was called, a water taxi. And so we just went to the other beach to just chill out there. And so one of the nights we actually went to a sushi restaurant where we just love sushi, and the service was amazing. We get access to actually three resorts that were a part of the El Cid. And so we just took the next day to relax and just go get a massage. And so we did a couple massage. It was relaxing, romantic, really, really nice aura and ambiance. And so we had a time of our life. And so got more money because we went on the streets. We wanted authentic street Mexico tacos. That's actually where I had my first mahi mahi taco. And so we caught a little taxi, street taxi. They had the music going for us. We was just living it up there. And so we just saw another hotel that we had access to and just see what that was about. And so we actually did a sunset um boat ride to where we just were relaxing and just looking at the views, watching the sunset, looking at the caves, looking at the different mountains, and living the good life. And that sunset was amazing. They served us drinks. We had a good time. The drinks were actually included as well, because it came with the package. And it was just amazing. Another breakfast day that we just had a good time, living it up, living the good life, getting a show, all inclusive, y'all. We did not pay for not one drink, not one food that we had at that hotel. And so we took the city tour where we just saw different things that they had on the street, stopped at the little nice jewelry or art store, I guess you can say it was. And it was just a nice little thing to see, because that's something like, once I get my real big dream house, I do want to have something in there. of that. So we actually went to a temple and just looked at the different temples that they had in the city, and it was just amazing. The high ceilings, the artwork, the paintings were just so beautiful and breathtaking. And I don't know if a wedding or something was going on at the time that we saw it, but it was pretty cool and nice. Of course, you had to be quiet and all of that stuff, so it was just really cool. And so going back on the street, just looking at different city like they had in Mexico, got something. I don't know even what we ate. Probably another taco. I couldn't tell you. Um, but we was just living it up, having a good time. Got back to the restaurant after parlaying the rest of the way, and then just ate at the restaurant, have a good time. The last day that we went, we actually had a tour to where we did ATVs, and it just gave us a little tour of the city. It was like a little ways from the resort where we were. So it was just a nice little ride. We were able to see some bulls and just different things, of their wildlife. And they had this nice little restaurant at the ATV uh um meetup spot, into where you had authentic tomato salsa where you had to chop it up. It had the nice queso, the chips, the guacamole. I mean, it was good. It was so good. Oh my gosh. And I think we had enchiladas. So I mean, we was living it up. And so the ATV rides, that was pretty cool. We rode ourselves. We had a guide, but we also had a tequila tasting, a rattlesnake. So Mexico was 10 out of 10.